welcome back. I'm Mary Jo, also known as Sewjo, and this is my channel where I talk about all of my quilty stitchy things, and this is part 18 of rediscovering my stash. I only have one more rediscovering my stash videos after this. So I have had so much fun pulling out all my fabrics and looking at it, remembering what I had, and bringing you guys along with me. Now, as always, as I go through this, if there's anything you'd like to see me do sooner rather than later, please leave it in the comments down below. So this particular shelving unit I pulled out, well, it started, my plan was it to be like all my art gallery fabric. Well, then things just didn't happen. I put some my layer cake quilts in there, and but after I get through with this, I can do some more rearranging and pull some of the other fat quarter bundles and things that I've already shown with my art gallery fabric, and hopefully I can make that just an art gallery shelf. But anyway, after I pulled all my kits out and got all that separated, I have two pieces of fabric that's art gallery. Now these are yardage that I don't have any plans for. It's just 1 yard or more. They're not in any kits or anything. It's just these fabrics that I have freestanding. So that's two more to go to what I'm considering my yardage, which is 1 yard or more. Then I have what I'm going to call this as a kit. Now this is Michael Miller. This is not art gallery, but I'm calling this a kit because it has lots of yardage with it, and it is more than enough to make a kid's quilt. So we have these dragon prints. I don't have any plans for it, but I'm sure I could find something. Remember, I thought this was a really cute line. The dragons, does it say what this was called? Amazing Dragon Warriors, maybe? Yes, Dragon Warriors. Like I said, this was from Michael Miller. I really like dragons. Alright, so that's one kit. Okay, now we'll go with these other kits I have. Now these are art gallery fabrics. Now, I'm calling this a kit. Of course, this would be more for like a juvenile, baby girl, little girl type thing that I really like. I'm calling this a kit. I have no plans for it, but I'm sure I could find something to do if I wanted to do it or needed to. Now, this is my version of the little boy kit. To get some solids. For animal faces and other solids. And then this is a panel. And this could go for the little boy or the little girl because it's got a couple different things on it here. There we go. I could put it with either one. There's like otters and things, and there's the bears, there's the trees. So that is a panel, but that goes with those kits. So this is Art Gallery Pine Lullabies. So I got the boy and the girl version. Hey, that would be good if I knew somebody that was having twins, a boy and a girl twin, right? I don't, but all right, let me wrap this back up. Now, I have really fallen in love with the feel and work of art gallery fabrics over the last couple months for some reason. Now, the rest of these kits for these art gallery fabrics are all what I'm calling my 3-yard kits, my 3-yard quilt kits. Now, 3-yard quilts, there's a bunch of 3-yard quilts that they're all printed out by a company called Fabric Cafe, and they have several different books that I'll use. 3 yards. So here's what I'm going to use is the one. There we go. I'm not sure that I like this print with it, but I was trying to find something. These and these go word together. So I'm still going to put this with it for now, but later I may find something else. I'd really like to get like something that color to pull that out. But we're going to keep that together for now. Another 3-yard quilt. This is Art Gallery. This would be my focus fabrics, because that's what 3-yard quilts do. They usually like to use a focus fabric, and then you have your number 2, your number 2, and your number 3 fabric, and those are usually like a light and dark. But your quilt, your rules, do what you like. So this is called Flower Child, I think. And then here are the 2 fabrics I went to go with it. That one, and then just this solid to help pull that blue out. So that is another 3-yard quilt. And I have this. This would be the focus fabric. This is an Art Gallery, Garden Dreams by Maureen Cracknell focus fabric. And then I have these as my number 2 and number 3 fabrics. There we go. Another 3-yard quilt. All right, so then I have this as my focus fabric. This is also Garden Dreams. And then I have this and this. It doesn't show it well, but that peachy color is right in there. So I have that as another 3-yard quilt. And then I have this. This is Dew and Moss. Actually, I think this is what I'm using as my focus fabric. And my light and my dark are my number 2 and number 3 for another 3-yard quilt. And then we have another Art Gallery fabric. I don't know what that says. Here we go. But I have that and that for my 2 and 3. Focus fabric, then my 2 and 3 numbers. No, I may switch these around for that, my number 2 and that my number 3. We'll have to see when I find out what pattern I'm going to do with it. And then we have this last one. This is Blythe. And then this. And this for another 3-yard quilt. All right. So that's all the yardage, or the kits that I put together with yardage. Then I have this fat quarter bundle that has Art Gallery Showcase fat quarter bundle. It just has all the different colors in. There's fat quarters that I could pull out to go with my different Art Gallery fabrics. Nice and bright. All right. Then we have this Art Gallery layer cake. I think it's Bedtime Stories, Elizabeth Chappell, or Chapel. I'm not sure how you say your last name, but got some of that. All right. So I have that layer cake. And then I have a bunch of layer cake kits that we've put together. Now, I call these a kit because I have my layer cake. So I'll add some background with this, do some sort of free pattern. Missouri Star has lots of free patterns you can use. And then I have a border fabric and a binding fabric. So that is a quilt kit. Then we have this other quilt kit. Sorry, it's in plastic. This is Flower Farm by Riley Blake. Here's all the different fabrics on it. So add some background, pick out a free pattern, And then I have border fabric and a binding. And these are fabrics that are in that line. Okay, another layer cake. Sorry, I'm pulling the plastic off. This is Gingham Cottage by Heather Peterson of Anarchist Treasures. This is Riley Blake. I really like the colors in this. There's a look at all that. And I have a border and a binding fabric. So that is another one of my kits. Okay, then we have this one, Feed My Soul, which is another Riley Blake. This is from Sandy Gervais. Here's a look at all the fabrics. And then I have a border and the binding. Another kit. Now these pre-cuts, these are things that I could do on my What Will I Make series, where I take pre-cuts and I use some sort of free tutorial off the internet and make a quilt. So this is Flower Box from Andover. Look at some of the different fabrics. There we go. And then I have border fabric and binding. All right, so I have went through everything on my shelving unit for my fabric. So now I just have to do the other things that I have around, like some of the stuff I have under my sewing machine, that fabric up there. I've got 2 more kits I've put together over there under my sew sampler boxes, you know, those sort of things. So that will be the last video, and then we'll wrap it all up. Till next time, bye. Not bye, I forgot to tell you my totals again. So for quilt kits, I am at 141. Now those are what I call my quilt kits. They're not quilt kits that I've purchased. Those are quilt kits that I've put together. Like this, I call a quilt kit because I just have to add some sort of background and I'm good to go. And my backgrounds, I keep in bolts in stock, so I always have the mark and just grab. So 141 quilt kits, jelly rolls 59, jolly bars 20, fat quarter bundles 48, charm pack 79, fat quarters 54, those are just individual fat quarters, layer cakes 69, yardage that I have 1 yard or more, I have 157 pieces of yardage. 11 bolts, 11 boxed or prepackaged kits, and 5 panels. All right, till next time. Bye.